And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. We've got some breaking news, of course, coming out of Woolwich, and that is that Tommy Robinson is sentenced to 18 months in prison. Yes, earlier on today we announced to you that, of course, Tommy Robinson pleaded guilty pleaded guilty to a contempt of court after repeating basically false allegations. And of course, we had to wait a few hours, but have now found out his the verdict, and the court have sentenced him to 18 months in prison. It does seem as though, of course, Tommy Robinson will serve half of that, so it'll probably likely be 9 months in prison. But yes, as you can see, guys, some breaking news this afternoon. Tommy Robinson has been jailed or prisoned or sentenced for 18 months. Now, whatever you think of Tommy Robinson, guys, this is disgusting. And the UK has yet another political prisoner. And I can't quite believe that we're heading into this direction. As stated, sentenced to 18 months for showing an original piece of journalism. Meanwhile, as stated, paedophiles and women beaters continue to spend not one day in prison. As I said, say what you want about the man, but it speaks for many, and I hope he will be all right inside. It's really, really disgusting, the time that we've got to in this world, and I do pray for Tommy Robinson. Again, regardless of where you are in the world or the political spectrum, I know a lot of Tommy Robinson supporters are subscribed to the channel. I know a lot of people who don't really like him that also subscribe to the channel, and that's fine. You know, you don't have to agree with what any individual says, but it's a sad day for the United Kingdom. The fact that he has been sentenced for this is an absolute joke, and it's an absolute mockery of our justice system that a man is going to be spending, whether it's 9 months he's going to be inside in prison, regardless. It's 9 months way too long, and shouldn't be in a prison cell for the things that he has done. And it's a really, really, really sad state of affairs of where this country is. Again, we've seen it with sort of Peter Lynch, that was jailed for 3 years and obviously didn't get to make it out, of course, committed suicide due to it. And as I said, the UK now does have another political prisoner, that, of course, being Tommy Robinson. We're starting to get a lot of this, guys. News coming out with regards to the situation. A lot of people giving their thoughts and opinions. And if people want to say what they think, let us know down there in the comments. But X is going crazy. The mainstream media, as you probably would have thought, have jumped onto this one, are absolutely loving it. But regardless if you're a fan of his or not, it's a sad, sad day for the United Kingdom. The fact that people are being sentenced to prison for this. And as stated, I'm going to keep on saying, the UK has another political prisoner, and it's disgusting to see that Tommy Robinson will be getting time. It should not be the case. Yeah, I'm seriously, seriously sad, and I do pray for Tommy Robinson. We are getting an understanding, of course, that it has been said that he's requested solitary confinement for the whole of it. That's what's been said for those people in the court. Obviously does want solitary confinement, to be away and wants to be protected, and rightfully so. The guy has so many enemies out there in the world. The Harlem Show says he's not in the EDL, you melt. I never said he was in the EDL. No one said that. I don't know what you're going on about, mate. That's what the mainstream media say in their articles. I've not said once that he's in the EDL, as you've quite rightly said there. I just want to get some reaction to this, guys. As stated, let me know your thoughts in the live chat. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please do. We'll keep you up to date with all this sort of breaking news that does emerge within the UK. As stated, KTF says effing joke. Kim says gutted. 9 moves to go. Effing joke system, says B1GC99. Absolutely stinks of a corrupt system, says the Harlem Show. Nicholas says it should be Starmer in prison. We should all share the same footage, says the Harlem Show. You get 2 years for shouting at a police dog. Carol says terrible. Kamal says love Tommy, will pray for him. Rose says silence. Yeah, people getting their thoughts in, and rightly so. People are livid, and you should be, because it's a sad day for the United Kingdom itself in terms of our justice system and where it is and where we stand as a country at this moment in time. All for sharing a documentary, all for sharing all this kind of stuff, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fallout coming out. And let me just try and see some of the top tweets. A lot of influential people probably came out and spoke about the situation following his sentencing, but it's, disgusting. For those of you that are just joining in, Tommy Robinson, of course, has been sentenced to 18 months in prison. It's being said that he will serve 9 months of his sentence. So that has been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, he will be he has been sentenced and will serve his term right away. People's reactions: 18 months for a guy who released a film exposing grotesque injustice. Violence and death threats, no jail time. Manchester airport guy's not even charged. It's all political. It's about stopping the truth coming out, one user has said. It is crazy. I completely agree with that. Dan Wooten, of course, has came out and he said his thoughts on the situation. He said the UK has another political prisoner. Tommy Robinson has just been sentenced to 18 months for showing an original 1 day in prison. The UK desperately needs a First Amendment. We're in deep trouble. Darren Grimms from GB News, it says Tommy Robinson sentenced to 18 months imprisonment. Say what you want about the man, but he speaks for many, and I hope he's going to be all right inside. A lot of people jumping onto this one now, of course, and listening to and giving their thoughts and opinions on it. You guys already know mine. It's absolutely disgusting. I want to know your thoughts in the live chat on what you think about this whole situation. Is it unjust? Is Tommy Robinson a political prisoner? Will everything be okay for him? It's a really sad. I do feel so bad for the guy because he's just like us in a way. As I said, some of us don't have the platform. I suppose here at British Stan, I'm working for British Stan, so I suppose I have I'm a part of a platform here. But it is you guys who write in the comments and have the thoughts and beliefs. It could have been any of us going into prison for this, and it's a sad day. It's a sad day for the United Kingdom. And to be fair, it was already happening in the summer after the riots. It was disgusting itself. But even more so now, I'm just livid because there was a little bit of hope in me that we wouldn't see this country stick a guy in prison. There was a little bit of hope in me in the thing that I had a little bit of hope and belief within the justice system, and I thought, you know what, maybe just maybe he'll get away with a fine. Even that's a bit too much, but maybe just maybe I thought, you know what. Maybe they've learned from their lesson. Maybe he'll be let free because the guy has done absolutely nothing wrong. But again, we're all let down once again, and it's just shown exactly what they're all about. Because the same people, that Labour MP that's been done for assault, the Labour MP also that said slit the throats of the basically British patriots. All the other scandals that are currently going on from the other side of the political spectrum don't receive anything. The Manchester airport attacks, all of it, continuation of this situation doesn't get dealt with. No one's getting held accountable. No one's going to jail or going to prison for these crimes. But a man who shared a documentary is going to be spending at least 9 months behind bars, which is truly sickening. But guys, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Please do get involved into the live chat. Do get involved into the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. For those of you that are just catching the end of this live stream, Tommy Robinson has been sentenced to 18 months in prison. That's breaking news. And here at British Stand, we pray for Tommy Robinson in this time, and I'm sure he'll piss it. He won't need the luck. But as stated, we all pray for him, and it's just a sad indictment of where this country is going in this political spectrum and the way we are with this justice system. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next.